Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sticker Designs by Mel. I'm Melanie. So, a little bit of a different video today. I have here my Erin Condren teacher lesson planner. So, I'm going to try to use this year. A couple years ago, I think I tried to use the binder version, but the binder was so thick and chunky, I think the thickness of it, like how big and bulky it was too much. This one, I think I might be able to manage. So I did receive this as a review from Erin Condren, the Erin Condren company. And I haven't set it up. All I did in the video was put the planner in this beautiful like champagne color vegan leather cover. And that is literally all I did then. So since then, all I did was go ahead and put a few sticky notes in to prepare for today's video, but I haven't set anything up. So I'm going to set a couple things up, just see what we can get done and prepare for the first week of school. And excuse me while I get all set up in my chair. Because school is in a couple days. And yeah, I'm hoping that this won't be as bulky. It is still a very thick planner, like don't get me wrong, it's got some thickness to it, but I think it should work. And because I'm in my own classroom this year, I have one classroom for all of my classes, I should be able to leave this in my classroom. So of course I won't be putting any personal information in it, but I'm hoping that I should be able to leave this in my classroom so I don't have to lug it back and forth everywhere. And if I do have to bring it home, it's still not ridiculously bulky, you know? Alright. So, all I've done is, like I said, I put this planner in the cover when I had gotten it. I did go ahead and add a few sticky notes of things that I wanted to set up. I used this notepad that came in that box that I'd received to review products for the teacher launch. So I've written a few notes here, what the schedule is for the first day of school, something I want to do already, and what my timetable is. And then off to the side I also have this Cool for School sticker book that also came in that box. I will try to put that video up in a card up here where I reviewed the whole box of products that I had received. So if you want to see that, you can. Then on my computer off to the side here, I have two emails open from our principal. One that has some important dates for September, and the other one that has like the times for all of the periods, as well as other important dates for like late starts and that kind of thing. So I can add that in my planner. So that's a lot of talking, but yes. Now I do have other covers that I can put. Let's see, they're right over here. We received in the box, I received two other covers. So first I received this vegan leather removable cover, and it's in this like really light pink. So it's really nice, and this is the inside. But I don't know that I want to put this on yet. And then this cover says education is the greatest opportunity. So really nice covers, but I think I'm going to keep the Etta Vee cover for now. I like the rose gold foiling, of course, because it's my favorite. On the bottom it says aspire to inspire. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that cover on because like I said, I love the rose gold. It's definitely me. So yes. Alright, opening it up, the first page here, obviously I want to put my name here. I haven't printed myself any of my name stickers. That will be part of my next shop update, which will be September 15th. I'm going to be offering custom name stickers because I know some people are already starting to purchase their planners for 2024. So I'm going to be offering that in the shop. So along with that, I'm going to print myself some to put here. So I'm going to leave this here for now, but I know my name is going to go here. Now these two sheets here, and let me move this over, I don't ever fill this out. I feel like this is a lot of personal information that doesn't need to be added. Plus, if I'm leaving it in my classroom, I'm not really worried about it going missing. And then I don't ever get like volunteers and stuff in my classroom. And also because I teach high school, events and stuff changes for every class. So depending on the class I have, depending on the day that it is. So this would not work for me. So I've only put myself a note to say glue these two sheets together. I would have taken them out, except this one here is the cover page, and then this one is the contacts page, which I also don't really use. I may find another use for them, maybe put a big sticker sheet on them, I'm not sure yet, but for now I'm going to leave it. But I'm going to use my Tombow Mono Air permanent adhesive, if I still have some. Oh, have I run out? Ooh, I've run out. Okay. Well, that's not gonna happen. So I may have to glue this down another day, because I don't think I have another one. Let me see if I have another glue thing to use for this. Okay, so all I have right now is this roll, which I usually put in my tape gun. But I also can't really find my tape gun right now. I'm a little bit disorganized. So I'm just gonna put this down. It is technically, I guess, double-sided tape. So I'll just put this down like this, and then cut it with my scissors, if I can figure this out. And I have little pieces of sticker on me. I have to be careful though that I don't touch it, otherwise it'll pull up the sticker part. Alright. Let's just put this here. I'm trying to follow the very edge so that it's on the edge of the page without pulling all of the sticker off with my finger, which I think I have done a couple times already. This is what happens when you don't find your stuff. Okay, so see, if I pull on this here, if my finger gets caught on the sticker or the sticky part, it just pulls like right up. So I have to be super careful. It's not really like permanent. I can pull it up if I need to, but I would rather just make sure I get this down properly the first time, so I don't have to redo it. We're just gonna do that, and then we'll be able to put the two sheets together, and then I won't have to worry about it. Try to get this as close to the coil as I can. Try to go as somewhat straight. I know this is super interesting, right, people? Watching me put double-sided tape down. Best viewing ever. Alright, put that off to the side. Let me see, do I have what Lori calls her picker-upper? Sure, I have it here somewhere. Yes. Alright, this is my little picker-upper. It's just something I got from the dollar store. It comes with like a protective plastic, so I can just take up the brown paper backing, and then it will leave the tape, and then I can just put the two sheets together. It should, assuming I've done this properly, should work rather well. See, there's a chunk here that doesn't have any glue because I messed this part up. Let me take this part off where it's like all chunky. Stop touching it. Put this down here all the way to here. Alright. Oh, I went crooked. Well, that's okay. You know what? It doesn't really matter. So I'll do that. It does come up rather easily from any spot that I don't want it on, so I'm not too stressed about it. I just want to make sure I can do this properly. Okay, let's put these two sheets together, shall we? So I'm going to make sure these are even. Put it down right there, like that. And that should be perfect. There we go. So now this sheet is glued down and we're good to go. So I can take off all of the extra. See, I can just take it off with my fingers and then we're good. So those two sheets are now together, so I don't have to worry about that other page. All right, now that we've done that, let's move on, shall we? Here I wanted to put some important dates. We have the calendar for 2023, 2024. So you can see it says important dates, dot markers. So I have a collection of dot markers. So I'm probably going to use like this pink. I might use this blue, this yellow, maybe this purple. I don't know how many colors I need exactly. Let's maybe go teal. We'll see. So I know first I want late starts. So I'm going to make myself a small little legend at the bottom. Let's do late starts for staff meetings with the pink. So I'll do that like that. And I'm going to use my Staedtler Triplus Fine Liner pen. So this will be late start staff meeting. So we have that one. I will use this blue for late starts, and that will be for our PLC, which is Professional Learning Community. It's essentially like professional development. We just spend about an hour at the start of the day talking with colleagues about pedagogy, all that kind of stuff. And then here I want to do assembly schedule, so I know which days have an assembly schedule, because that means the timings of the periods are different. Assembly schedule. Then let's do purple, could be our PA days, which are essentially days off for the students. We still have to go. And then this will be for, I guess, holidays. All right. So we have that. Now, I don't have all of the dates for the entire year so far. I have the late start and PLC, or the staff meeting and PLC schedules. I know when those days are. I don't have all of the days that are assembly schedules. I'm sure I could find the PA days and holidays, but I'd have to open another calendar, and I will do that another time. Otherwise, we'll be here for a century. So, let's see. Late starts. Oh, it didn't specify which one's meeting and which one's PLC. Well, that's upsetting. It just says all of the late start dates. Let me see what the email says. Okay, well, the email doesn't specify which dates are for staff meetings in PLC except for September. So we can at least do the ones for September. And I do have some assemblies in September. So let's see. We have, where are we? September 2023. So I know the 5th, the first day, is a special schedule, so I can do that. Then the 13th will be an assembly day schedule. The 22nd will be an assembly day schedule. And then that's it for September. In terms of staff meeting, let's see, the 20th is a staff meeting, and then the 27th will be the PLC. can't even see the date underneath that. That might be a problem. Well, I can figure it out. After 26 comes 27, right? So that's pretty much all I have, which I'm kind of sad about. I thought with the other dates it would specify, but it just lists them all as late start dates. It doesn't say which ones are staff meeting and PLC. We'll probably get another calendar on the first day of school that specifies, and then I can come back and fill in the rest. But for now, I'm just going to leave it with September, and at least you can get the idea of what I'll be doing so you can see, and then maybe when I do another update of this planner, I can show you the updated dates. So we'll leave it there for now. Year plan, I don't have anything like planned out for this yet. Not quite sure. I've seen some other teachers who have done birthdays, like their students' birthdays, but like I said, I am in high school, so I will see about 90 students first semester and another 90 students second semester. I don't have room here to put 180 birthdays. It's not feasible. So I won't do birthdays. I could maybe do, like, if there's something specific that month, a theme, I'm not sure. So this, I'm going to leave it. I originally thought of maybe taping it and gluing it together, or maybe removing it altogether. I don't know, but I think for now I will leave it and see if I can do something with it. Same thing with the graphing. So I do have seating plans, but I make my seating plans in Excel and then I print them. So I'm thinking of maybe printing them and putting them in here with maybe like a removable adhesive, maybe even on my matte removable sticker paper. I can put them in, and then as they change, I can change them, or with my new classes, I can change them all together because there are a few sheets. So we'll have to see. I have made the seating plans already, but sometimes the class lists change in the first days, so I'm not quite ready to put them in the planner yet. Next, we have July and August in this planner, which I can understand because I know some schools in the US start in August, so maybe teachers start planning in July. I don't do any planning or anything until like days before school starts. So I'm probably just going to take these pages out. It would help reduce the bulkiness of the planner, and I don't need them. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I will be right back. Alright, so I've taken out July and August. I just literally just tore them out because I don't need them. So they're gone. So it's taken some of the bulk out. What I do have is September here. Now, the monthly view. Is there anything I can do with the monthly view? Not really. I mean, I can write the first day of school here. I can write the late starts. I can write anything like that. I'm not sure that I would add anything else, honestly. It's hard to tell. Maybe if I'm giving out tests or something to see them all at a glance. I don't know. Let's just, you know what? Let's look at the stickers and see what we have. Maybe we could add some stickers to make it look cute. What do you think? So, again, if you haven't seen my review of all these stickers, highly recommend you do so, because there are some good stickers. Okay, so these ones have meeting, conference, development. So this would be good for our staff meetings and stuff. So let's do purple, since September is purple, and then personal day, development. So we said that, let me look back at the email. The development is September 27th. Put that one right there. And then the meeting is on the 20th. We actually also have a meeting on the 5th, which is the first day of school. So maybe I can do, let's do the gold one since it's the first day of school. We'll do that. And then I think there might be a sticker that says like first day of school. If it's not in this book, it is most likely at the back of the planner. Yeah. It's not in here, so that means at the back of the planner here, we have some other stickers, so like staff meetings, that kind of thing. Don't forget, no school after school. Aha, first day, right there. So I'm going to take my first day apple, and I've just ripped off the stem, but that's fine. I will just stick it on close to the apple. Come on. We'll do first day right here and put the stem right there. So we have the first day of school is there. We have our meeting and our development. Aside from that, was there something for like assemblies? I don't know what you guys call it in the States. Are they called assemblies or conferences? Personal day, planner, assembly. Oh, assembly. Yes, it does have assembly. Okay, so I'm going to do this lilac one, which will be on the 13th. And then there's another one on the 22nd. Let's do this like bluer one. It's a bluish gray. 22nd. Right here. Now these are very thick plastic clear stickers, so they're not very thin, so they do like have this. Oh, okay, so you have to kind of rub them a bit to get them down. Anyways, so we have that. So this will be maybe essentially what I would do with the monthly, is just keep track of meetings, assemblies, that kind of thing. And then I will probably add some other things, like if I'm giving a test, if there's an assignment due, so I can have everything at a glance. Obviously right now I don't have any of that, so I will leave it as is. Next we get into, so this is what the weeks look like. So you have the full week, and it is like a horizontal layout with the dates on the left. In a perfect world for me, I would rather have the dates at the top, and then I can plan my day vertically. It's not an option unless I want to redo the whole thing, and I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do period 1. So I teach 3 periods a day. I can do period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I could do that. I don't know what I would do in the middle. It might be, this could be for anything I have to do for 1 and 2, and this could be for anything I have to do for 3 and 4. And then this could be to do in general. Who knows? So this week I don't have anything because that starts in August. No school there. So we start here. No school on the 4th. We start on the 5th. And we do have a special schedule on the 5th. But in general, I want to have my periods up at the top. So let's go to... There are these stickers up here. And I will for sure run out by the end of maybe this month, really. Because there are not... They don't give you enough for a whole year. There's... Yeah, no. So there are a few at the back that look like this, and then there are these ones. So I'll probably just start with these ones, and I'm going to just do maybe I'll do the period and the time so I can remember, because it has been a whole summer. So period 1, and period 1 is, let's look, on a regular day is 9 to 10:20. I'll go here to period 2 is 10:25 to 11:40. We'll go here to period 3. We have 12:40 to 1:55, and I'll go here for period 4, which is 2 to 3:15. All right, so those are the periods that my school follows. So let's just go ahead and put this here. So I'm going to do period 1 here, and then I'm going to do period 2 right here. And I'm not going to put a sticker here. This will just be like a to-do. Then I will put period 3 right there, and period 4 right there. Now I am thinking of possibly making myself some stickers with like my class codes, so I can put them kind of as a header wherever I have the classes, because our classes flip. We have we follow a 2-day cycle, so we have a day 1, day 2. So day 1, for example, I have, and I wrote it down here. So day 1, I have extended French here, and then grade 9 computers here. But then on day 2, it will switch. The computers will go here, and the extended French goes there. So they just swap. So the morning classes swap, and then the afternoon classes swap. So I know it can get confusing, but that's kind of how we follow things. Now, the thing is, I don't know which day is which. This is a special schedule. I wonder if this will be a day 1 or a day 2. Okay, I'm thinking it might be a day 2. I'm not sure. For now, I'm going to leave it. I do know, however, that this day has a special schedule. So what I will do is I will get a different sticker to add that says special schedule. I can just write special schedule. Something not so... Why are there habit trackers in a teacher planner book? Somebody tell me that. Okay, let's just use a circle maybe. And I'm going to do... Let me just write special schedule. I can put this sticker down here so I know, and then I can write down what the schedule is at the top. So let's flip this, shall we? Just because this gets bulky. So I will be seeing my classes, period 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever ones. However, because the schedule is different, I will see them at different times. So my period 1 class, that's period 1. So they're not period 1. It is day 1. How am I going to do this? Let's do this just in order. So for this day, from 11 until 11:20, so these are like 20-minute periods for the first day, I am seeing my grade 9 computer class. So I know that. Then I have to attend an assembly for the grade 10s and up. Maybe I'll write that at the end. The next class I have to attend is 1:40 until 2, and that is the grade 10 extended French class. And then the third class I have to attend is from 2:30 until 2:50, and that is my grade 10 Spanish class. Now right here is where I'll write the assembly. So that's 1:15 until 1:35 is the welcome assembly for the grade 10s to 12s. Okay. So that makes sense for that day. And then if the following day, oh, sorry, I just hit the camera. If the following day is a day 2, so if this is a day 1, this will be a day 2, then I'm going to have my grade 9 BTT class here, my grade 10 extended class here. I will have my prep period here, and then Spanish, grade 10 Spanish will be here. But I want to double check that it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. I've seen it sometimes where they've done, this is a day 1 technically, but then the real day 1 starts here. So that's why I'm hesitant. And it's a little annoying that they haven't sent us the full calendar by email, and we have to wait until the first day of school, because it limits how much I can prepare. So, but at least I have the timings for the first day. Afterwards, I can add in, like, I'm going to do my, I have like a questionnaire that I give the students, kind of tell me about yourself type thing. And then I go over classroom guidelines, like how I expect you to behave in class, what happens when you miss class, that kind of stuff. So I will probably go over that on these days. So that'll probably be it. So I'm going to leave this as it is for now until I can figure out the days here. So aside from that, the only other thing I really need to do is at the back of the planner, there's this tab. It says checklist. And there are all these checklists. And this is what I'll be using to keep track of my student marks. Now I want to count how many sheets there are. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's my 6 classes throughout the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's double, and I still have a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign 2, so 1 and 2 for one class, because sometimes, and again, this may be particular to Canada, but sometimes some of our assignments fulfill multiple strands. So like we have knowledge and understanding, research and inquiry, communication, and application. So some assignments may have all 4 strands being evaluated, so then you have 4 different marks for one assignment. I know, probably super confusing for anyone who is not a teacher, and not a teacher in Ontario anyway, but that's how we do things here. So I can sometimes fill 2 pages like this easily. So I'm going to leave 2 pages, 2 full, like 4 pages, I guess, essentially, for one class. And then that should be enough to have all the marks I need for that class. Now to do that, there are, was it here that I saw them? There are these stickers I could use. Or there are these I could use. There's also these, but they're quite thin. I think it was here that I saw the stickers I wanted to use. Yes, these ones. So I think what I'm going to do is 6 of these will be the ones that I put as headers at the top on the first page. And the second page, I might just do maybe one of the smaller tabs. I'm not sure yet. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to do my course codes. So first I have, let's start with the purple. So I have FEF2D4 section 1, and that is grade 10 extended French. So that will be the first class that I will keep marks for. And I'll just put that right at the top here and hide that writing that's there. So there we go. So we have that. And I said I was going to use probably, where is it? Not that. Probably these ones for the next page. So this will be FEF 2D4 section 3. So I'll just take this one and I'll put my pen in there so I don't lose it, and it will go here. Now I do want to white out what it says because I don't need all that. I know what these sheets are for, so I don't need a whole dialogue for that. So I'll just put that sticker right there, and then I know what class that's for. All right, next class is I'm gonna do BTT 104-5 section 3. That's grade 9 business, and it is immersion/extended French. It's technically a split class. They're all grade 9 students, but some of them will be extended French students, and some of them will be immersion French students, which there isn't a huge difference between the two. Just the immersion students have been taking French longer than the extended students, and really that's the only difference. So we do have to mark them differently, but so that is BTT 104-5-3. Now I noticed that this pen is not drying very well on these stickers, so I have to be very careful that I don't smudge it too much. Let's go to this next page and we'll white this out as we did with the other one. I didn't white out the ones that have the larger sticker because it covers it, and I don't want to waste all my white out, so we'll just do that. And this would be like a continued on page 2 type situation. And the last one we have is my Spanish class. So that's LWS BD1-1. And that is, how did I write it for the first class? Okay, so it's grade 10 Spanish. All right, so we have that. And then I will have all of my sheets ready for any marks that I need to add. I just need to add that one little sticker here. Let's do it a bright pink, shall we? So LWS BD1-1. And we'll put that one on this sheet. Again, whiting this out. And then we should be good for the first day after this. Start getting it all set up. Now, if you notice, I haven't put any student names on these lists because, like I said, the class list can change actually quite drastically in the first couple weeks of school. Some students enroll in the school, then they decide to go to a different school. Some students have in the past had to move over the summer unexpectedly, so things happen. So we don't ever really write the names of the students until like we absolutely have to. And especially me, I don't like to white out, so I will add them only when I absolutely know that it is the actual final list. So, but at least I have all of these sheets set up. Then I still have enough here for all of my other classes second semester. So that is essentially the setup. I'm going to keep this little planner. I was thinking of keeping it here, but I don't know if that will no, it doesn't interfere. Okay, so I'll leave it here. And I will probably leave this on my desk, but I have now set up my planner for tomorrow. I pulled out the ruler because I wanted to put it on the week that we're on. So the first week is here. So I'm going to put this on the first week so I can flip to it easily when I'm in class, because it adds kind of a little height up here. So when it's closed, I can see here, if you see it, and just grab it there and flip, and I'm right there at the week. So that's pretty much it. I have set up my teacher planner for school. I am excited for a new school year, although I would much rather be home. I'm going to be honest with you. I would much rather be home. But bills need to get paid, so we're going back to work. So I have this all set up. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. I know this is relatively like new content for my channel. I don't think I've ever done a teacher lesson planner setup before. So those of you who aren't teachers, I apologize. Maybe this is boring to you, but I just wanted to share kind of what I'm working with so far. So it's not very much. It's not very decorative yet. I honestly don't know how decorative I will get in this planner because it needs to be beyond functional. But adding some color never hurts, right? So that's it for me for today. I hope you did enjoy seeing this video, whether you're a teacher or not. Leave me comments down below. Let me know what you think. I have no problems hearing your opinions. But that's it for me. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you're new, remember to click the notification bell. That way you're always notified of my videos as I upload them. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much, everyone.